I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. All I do was win, 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 win.
Hello, my name is SAYONDEE Kofa, and I'm running for the presidency for the Liberian Association of Pennsylvania. Sitting next to me is my vice presidential candidate.
Hello, my name is SANDO Johnson, and I'm running for the vice presidency, Liberian Association of Pennsylvania.
I've lived in the state of Pennsylvania for the past 23 years. I hold a bachelor degree in healthcare management, and I'm also a practical nurse. I work as a nurse also.
I have lived in the state of Pennsylvania for over the last 3 decades, and over those years, in my professional background, I work as a consultant. I have a master's degree in human services, and I have both. I have concurrent masters in management and MBA. I currently work as a consultant for Betana.
Serving the community has always been my passion since I was a teenager. I started from Liberia to here. Okay, I volunteered with UNESCO after the war, um, United Nations Educational Services, and then I worked in the community to foster educational programs along with UNESCO. I also worked with Don Bosco Homes and Rehabilitation Center, where the ex-combatants were being rehabilitated through social work and others. Later became the administrative assistant of the CFCA program, Christian Foundation for Children and Aging. I ran that program for about 5 years or so. This program serves the underprivileged children, elderly and their parents in underprivileged or poor neighborhoods such as, West Point, Douala, Pipeline, where people could not afford to send their children to school and people could not afford financially to even put food on the table. I ran that program. My office was at the county secretariat, and it was a very successful program before I migrated to the United States in 1998.
Community engagement from a perspective of leadership is very vital to anyone being an authentic leader. And so over the years, I have worked in various capacities. Currently, I serve as the Community Relations Officer for the Gentlemen's Club of PA. And some of the community engagements that we've been in going back to the last 3 years, we participated in an initiative that provided our community with supplies, food. During the pandemic, we provided them with medical supplies, gloves, masks, food. Even the folks that lost their jobs, we were making funds available to them who couldn't pay their bills. And so that is one of the reasons why I am serving as the vice president to my running mate.
Now, fast forward, after I migrated, my family and I migrated to the United States, I continue my community work. I've been working, I am a co-founder of an organization called the All Liberian Diaspora Women Organization. In this organization, we service and we do information sharing, one of which is the census with the state and the county of Delaware and the county of Philadelphia. We help out with the COVID-19 vaccination project. We did awareness. We also did awareness and we helped to carry some parents and their children to take the vaccination. We also did the immigration awareness when President Trump passed the LRIF law for all Liberians receiving, clemency to have their immigration paperwork through and to live here, and we work along with the USCIS and other pro bono lawyers. We did face-to-face here at the church, the Visual Harvest Church. We did face-to-face on the field, the Limber field, and we did robocalls for over 1,000 Liberians. So I've been reaching the community by all these means and looking at the fact that Right now, we are doing rental assistance program. We are even running um, a weekend program for children, vacation program. Okay, so doing all of that in the community and meeting a whole lot of people, I see there's a bigger need for a bigger platform and more people in the community. For this reason, seeing people needs and people calling me personally for help, and there isn't a central association for them to go to. They always come to us, seeing the needs of all of that, and looking at how the Association of Pennsylvania was down. I decided to come up independently and run for the presidency. I also want to include the fact that I was almost like the founding member of the University of Liberia Alumni Association in the Americas. Um, in 2016, we started the association again because it was kind of down and dead and nothing was going on. And I became the national treasurer for the association, for which now you see we are running projects on the university campus. I did attend university, but I didn't graduate from there. I graduated from the university here, the Chestnut Hill University. And I also ran the last convention, of which we raised about $65,000. I was the convention chairlady, and we raised so much money to help the university. So that is also ongoing. But I want to say the main reason why I came into being a candidate for the presidency of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania lacked a lot of things within the community. There was so much disunity. So the reason why I came in was because I wanted to bring in unity and inclusion. There's so much tribal division amongst the people, and people are fighting for power just to come in and have the need, but there was lawsuits, and it wasn't ending. It wasn't ending, and I felt that there is a need for a central community organization, association that will cater to the needs of the people, that will bring accountability and integrity, that will bring the social welfare, that will bring collaboration, sharing, and information sharing, as I'm doing with the organization that I co-founded. So for all these reasons, I decided to come up and call members of EULA, call members of the association here, call the partners who are all involved with the lawsuit and everything to understand what really was the problem. And after receiving all those calls and talking to all those people, I understood that there was so much disunity and there was an understanding of what was needed to be done. That's why I decided to run for the presidency. And I contacted my colleague and I astute community member who have served the community for over 3 decades to come in and become a vice president.
So just in addition to what the presidential candidate stated, one of the reasons we decided to take over the responsibility in terms of leadership, we feel that we will provide a better alternative to the needs of our people in the community. If you look at our platform, we talk about inclusion. One of the reasons why we believe that inclusion plays a major role. The various counties of Philadelphia, if you look at the structure of the Liberian Association of Pennsylvania, it does not go within the length and breadth of the state of Pennsylvania. So we feel that if we are given the opportunity to lead, we extend in all of the counties, beginning from Bucks County, Chester County, deep down into areas like York, into areas like Pittsburgh, Levittown, Benthillen, all of the areas, York, PA, Coatesville, down in towns, where we have a bulk of Liberian people who have not been inclusive. And so we think, if we are given the opportunity, we will bring all of the Liberians together, we will collaborate with them, Our leadership also will not be because we want power, but we will go through something called a collaborative process where every Liberian in the state of Pennsylvania will have a voice and they will have a part to play. So I yield back to my colleague.
Yes, and so Pennsylvania, I learned, has a population of almost 24,000 Liberians. And I don't see the reason why we can't come under one umbrella, work on various projects to help our various communities. So I'm asking you all to come along, all hands on deck, and let's do this together. Pennsylvania isn't just one place. It's in South Philadelphia, it's in Bucks County, it's in Montgomery County, it's in Chester County, it's in Harrisburg, all over. All these places are very important. It's important that we come together. Listen, when our voices are heard in the national community, we can represent ourselves and give reasons why we should be represented, because we have a larger population. So I'm urging you all to come along and let's do this together. Thank you.
So in conclusion, we again want to thank all of you who have been listening to us. We are encouraging you, if you are in Coatesville, if you are in Levittown, if you are in Bensalem, if you are in Harrisburg, you are in Pittsburgh, in Lancaster, in York, wherever in the state of Pennsylvania, if you are a Liberian and you have the opportunity to listen to us, please vote for us. And after the elections, we can guarantee you that your voice will be heard. We will be there. We will fight for you. We cannot do this by ourselves. We need you to build partnership with us so that we can move this community forward. Thank you very much.
Win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. Now hold you deep by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. Now hold you deep by me, I jump over it. They will see it. I say they will, yeah, yeah. So you forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. You forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When I can go away with you, and when I feel it will hurt. When I need it will ju. Yes, sir. All I do was win, win, win.